point of RNG is simple. I have a list of retro consoles and a giant library of games. I put the list of consoles into random.org, then have Launchbox randomly select from the list of games I have for that console. When I have a game selected, we'll look up a bit about the game, then jump right into it. Alrighty then, today's randomly selected console is the Sega Master System. So Launchbox, select me a random game, please. Legend of Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse. Legend of Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse, is a 1995 platform video game, and it was released on the Game Gear in 1995 with the Master System version, released in Brazil at the end of 1998. It is the last game in the series, but that's okay. And I guess this is the first unlicensed game that we're gonna, show here on RNG, so that's gonna be different. Once upon a mouse, there was a kingdom in a faraway place. We're gonna, I guess, not skip this, okay? That was ruled by the selfish King Pete. Can I not skip this? Wait a minute, what? One day, a dark shadow crept across the land. Withering crops and making people very unhappy. King Pete's advisor told him the only way to cure the kingdom, really? You couldn't fit kingdom on the last one? Was for a king to journey out and find the legendary Water of Life. But I can't do that, said King Pete. Trying to hide his fear as he paced nervously. I think the announcer's voice changed like 4 times. Just then, Mickey, a lowly laundry boy, entered the room. Oh boy! King Pete told Mickey he was now an honorary king. Oh, that's low. And had to find a cure for the kingdom. Mickey protested, but King Pete only gave him his crown and left the room. Mickey decided, even if he wasn't a real king, oh boy, I'm gonna do it! Oh! Maybe he could find someone who was. And then this is actually a precursor to Kingdom Hearts. And set off to find... Oh, I'm mixing voices now. The Kingdom of Goofy. Also, I can't skip it. I apparently didn't have the controller set up right. So, this game says that it was released in 1994. But that was the Game Gear version. Castle Goofstein? Really? Okay, well, you know what? It doesn't look too bad. I'm getting weird lag spikes. I don't know what that is. That's starting to actually piss me off because it's starting to happen more and more with my games. Wait, what? Can I not? Wait a minute. I can't get up. I don't know if that's the actual game lagging or what. Okay, wait a minute. What? Do I push this? Here, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh, down here. Bam! Oh, wait, I can pick it up. Okay. And then we use that to get up here. Alright. Wow, okay, it's scrolled weird. What a chalice out of that. So the animations are kind of nice, but that lagging is the game. Because I'm still reporting like 60 FPS. And if that's the case... So, this is most likely a unlicensed game, actually. It was on the Game Gear, like I stated in the intro. Sorry, I'm just really confused right now. And it came out in Brazil, but even though the date says something else. So quite honestly, I do not know what to make out of this game. It does not control well. And there are other games of this in this series. So I feel like it's just ruining the magic of those. Or like I should be playing the Game Gear version. So I don't quite know what to make of it. The animation is pretty decent. It sounds pretty decent. I mean, this is a Master System. It was a tad more powerful than the NES. But the lagging is very, very strange, and I don't know where quite to attribute all of that. Granted, it could be my system, but I don't know why. Or it could be the game. Since it's unlicensed, I'm definitely more inclined to say the game. Besides it not being able to scroll. Go away. It looks pretty good. It sounds pretty good. It doesn't control horribly, but it's a little unintuitive. Okay, so I can push that. And I pull that out. What? Okay. I would have honestly never guessed that as a child, but I also think I was probably better at games when I was a child. Screw you and your... Okay, apparently I can't break that. Ooh, sweet, a donut. I don't know what those are. Ow, ow, oh, okay. Sorry I'm not talking too much. Ooh, I hit him. But, I'm a little confused. Is mostly what's going on. So, wait, what's going on here? Can I... I can't go back. Wait a minute. What? Bouncy? Okay, wait a... So... What? I'm very, 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 very confused by this. I'm pressing my buttons. Let's pause. I don't know. So if I wait for it to stop, I can't. I don't jump up. And so let me do it when it's on its way back. Aha! There we go. Okay, that was very unintuitive. Okay, and then can I? Okay, I can swim. I guess. And the bubbles are what make me go up. Okay, yeah. So yeah. Are you friendly? Okay, so I think I need to press up when I jump. Ugh! the same monkey, or is it like just two monkeys? I don't think that that's a question I need to be asking personally. More like, why the hell are the monkeys helping me? Not how many monkeys are there, or why Mickey just can't do this job himself. Why he has to go find Goofy, because apparently Mickey's not a king in this version. I've always wanted to play these games. They're fun platforming games, except for this part. This part's not that fun. There we go. But I don't know, I never kind of thought... What was the point of that? The Master System also is, personally, I think, underrated. I don't know if any of my viewers, if any of you guys feel that way, but I kind of feel that way. The Master System, I think, is a little underrated, and this is one of the... This is very much a good example of a game that's fun. Granted, I don't think I'm going to want to play it past today, quite honestly. I'm on my way to Duckingham Palace. Blah, 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 blah. I'm just going to skip that. Duckingham. Wait, so we went to Goofy Palace, and then now we're at... Okay. So yeah, they're not... I don't know. Sega's consoles have always been good, but I don't know. They get this weird stigma of just trying to be like a Nintendo, especially in the 90s. It wasn't until a little bit later that they really started to kind of differentiate themselves from Nintendo, from the competition, and NEC. I mean, they were all Japanese companies, and they all kind of did similar things. You know, if one company did one thing, the other companies kind of followed suit. Except for Nintendo. Nintendo wasn't always in the business to just do what the competition was doing. I think they were very much their own type of trendsetters. But I think Nintendo could have learned a couple of things from Sony, goddamn, from Sega, but I think ultimately, what the hell? Ultimately, Sega had more to learn, I think, from Nintendo, if that makes any sense. Like this whole scrolling thing, I mean, I get that limitations and all, but this was well after the other consoles had been out, so I think that they should have been able to... I definitely think that they should have been able to figure a lot of this out, because the NES had a lot of what this game is failing at. The NES was doing. Does that make sense? Like the scrolling, parallax scrolling is lacking. Granted, this is an unlicensed game. I can't hold that against them. I can't hold this against them, even though it says Sega on it. I'm fairly certain that this is an unlicensed game because it came out in Brazil. For those of you who don't know, in South America, consoles have always been incredibly expensive. And so... Oh, damn. Oh, wait, the flashing things is where he came out of, where he comes out of. In South America, consoles are incredibly expensive because of import tariffs, mostly. So, older systems, unlicensed systems like the IQ from China, not, the IQ specifically, but, consoles like the IQ, which was an N64 unlicensed console, are very popular down there. 20-in-1, 30-in-1, consoles with unlicensed consoles with the games built into it are very, 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 very popular in that area. So are unlicensed games. I have a a crap ton of unlicensed games that specifically come from China and Brazil. China because of, you know, government restrictions, but Brazil because of monetary restrictions. You know, where there's a will, there's a way. I don't know how many Pokemon hacks on the NES I have, or Final Fantasy VII, all 3 parts on the NES. Like, you know, these unlicensed games are out there, and some of them are translated in English or just made in English, but this was technically not developed by Sega proper, so I don't quite know how to treat this one. On the unlicensed scale, I think that this is damn good. Unlicensed games, I tend to find obtuse. Now, granted, this is definitely an obtuse game. If, you know, Disney or Capcom proper made this, I think it would be a little more polished, a little less obtuse, but ultimately, I still think that this is a fun game. Now, are you going to be able to find it? Probably not. Probably not for the Master System unless you live in Brazil or you get a custom flash cart and put the board in yourself. That said, if it's remotely similar on the Game Gear, go ahead and grab it. One of these days, I'm gonna have to show the alternatives, because, you know, especially back in the days, some of these games were not the same from console to console. So, like, the NES version of a game versus the SNES version of the game may be similar, but totally not the same. The SNES version to the Genesis version, sometimes very different. So it would be interesting to also show the differences, but I think that would be that's another show, honestly. But anyways, I think this is a pretty good game. Go ahead and pick it up. I don't think I'm gonna be playing any more of it. I'll probably play it for a little while longer after this recording, but I got Witcher 3 to play, so, you know, this game is just gonna have to, you know, get put on the back burner, because, yeah, granted, it's probably not fair to compare this to The Witcher 3, because that's a new game. This is a relatively old, potentially unlicensed game, but even compared to older retro games that I love and want to play, I honestly don't see this one holding my interest for much longer than an RNG episode. But if you guys liked this episode, please consider subscribing, thumbsing it up, and sending it to your friends. I would greatly appreciate it. Remember, I do this show twice a week now. So if you want to watch this, or if you liked this episode and you want to watch the others, or the new ones that I put out, like I said, twice a week, subscribing would be beneficial, because you'll get notified when I put these up. You can also go and take a look at some of the older episodes of RNG that I've done. I've already actually covered a Mickey Mouse game about a week ago. It was 2 episodes ago. Comparatively, I think that this is the better game, personally. But that's just me. And it looks like there's multiple branching paths? That's different. Remember, play more games, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.